Hey, what's going on people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showcasing the Tunguska, a base game rocket launcher that lights up the sky. This is not your typical rocket launcher, it's a Torgue Sticky Stacker in rocket form, which makes for some incredible damage potential. I'll be explaining where you can get one, what it does, and how you can use its unique effect to drop bosses and cut down mobs. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like, and if you want to be first to videos like this, then you can always subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter, and let's crack into it. So the Tunguska is a non-elemental Torgue rocket launcher that has an increased chance to drop from mincemeat you fight around here in the droughts. It's part of the quest Skag Dog Days. The Tunguska hardly gets a mention, probably because it's not all glowing spheres and flashing lights, but what it is, it's pure tungsten TNT. It fires a single rocket that explodes on impact and causes a much larger rocket to launch a few meters in the air before detonating. The secondary rocket deals the bulk of its damage over a much larger area, and it comes in two main variants. Those variants are all to do with its projectile count, sitting at either 1 or 2 and consuming the same amount of ammo as they fire. Speaking of firing, its fire rate is slow, but the damage here is good and can be heavily compounded when using its sticky mode. Each gyrojet stuck to your target increases the damage of the upcoming rocket surge, and it grows to some crazy heights. That's the mode you'll want to be using, especially for bossing, and the ×2 variant is best, allowing you to stick more rockets in a shorter time span. 2 rockets is actually the most you can fire per shot. Zane's playing dirty, Flak's 2-fang, and the Infernal Wish shield won't help you up its rocket count, and because its fire rate is slow, its ×2 version is a lot better than the standard one. Like with the red line, boosting mag size is key to reaching its maximum damage potential, done through artifacts, class mods, and skills. I find 7 rounds in the chamber to be a good point to aim for with the ×2 variant, but you can deal with less. Boosting fire rate will also help you stick stickies quicker, especially for characters like Moze, who can layer the cake with more explosive cherries. She is the one that can produce an almost limitless magazine. The ammo regen provided by Redistribution and Forge, or the extended mag size granted by Iron Bank, are great, but are nothing when compared with some for the road, which provide you with infinite ammo for 5 seconds after exiting Iron Bear. Couple that with the Iron Bear's splash damage anointment, and you will be holding some serious firepower. Thanks to the Revolter, 10 shots was the most I could consistently fire, producing 20 skyward missiles that caused some serious damage, almost cracking open the sky. That's not something she needs to do, but it is where its peak damage lies. On the mobbing field, Moze can comfortably utilize its impact mode to rip enemies apart. Because of how naturally spread out its projectiles are, the Tunguska causes hefty damage over a wide area, which often doubles in size with Torgue cross promotion. Other characters will find its sticky mode best while mobbing, where you can find the damage it needs to get the job done. On Zane, you want to be moving fast whenever you reload to have the explosions scale with your speed. The inaccuracy of the ×2 variant does make it hard to stick both gyrojets at once, forcing you to get up close and personal, but Zane can get in and out of that position fast. For peak damage while bossing, you'll want to be sliding too, and that can be upscaled further by whipping out an Unforgiven or Guardian to have the detonation boosted by their unique effects. For Flak, I found they were able to find crits where no crits were. Because the upcoming rocket is launched towards the sky, it's often launched away from any critical points, but with Mega Bullet, Flak could have them counting as one. Rack Attack combined with an action skill and splash damage anointment provided some whopping damage, allowing them to drop bosses easily. On Amara, she can get this gun mobbing like no one else. Indiscriminate will often cause rockets to fly not only skyward, but towards other enemies as they ricochet, and ties that bind will share the initial rocket's damage round to other baddies. She can also give it an element with infusion, which is always nice, and massively increase its reload speed, helping to change sticky kills even quicker. However, its sticky mode won't proc Dread, so you will run out of ammo, albeit slower than most other launchers. Overall, the Tunguska is a great launcher, particularly when using its sticky mode to down bosses. Just a few steady rounds placed in the right spot will see those big health bars crumble, and that is definitely where it's at its best, but you can take it to the mobbing field to see its aerial missiles wreak havoc on the little guys. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned how you can squeeze some crazy high damage out of the Tunguska. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.